YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. If it's around that time of the year where everybody goes out and buys a boat ton of gifts for their friends and family, but a lot of people seem to forget this important thing. How the hell do you keep these things charged? How do you use these electronic devices? More often than not, when you get your gift, people often forget this: batteries. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing on this channel. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the most important thing to fuel your electronics for this time of the year. We're going to be talking about Batteryman. This deck is extremely fun, extremely interesting, and within the right hands, how did I do this? Perfect. And within the right hand, this can be extremely powerful. First, we'll start off with Batteryman AA. Batteryman AA fuels the OTK-centric part of the deck. It is extremely good in that essence too. If you control multiples of this card, its attack varies. So for example, if I control 3 Batteryman AA, which is needed to make the OTK, their attacks are 3,000 each. It's pretty good when you're trying to OTK your opponent and 3 of your low-level monsters make up 9,000 damage. Pretty good. Next, we're going to be talking about Batteryman AAA. Now, Batteryman AAA is a totally opposite from Batteryman AA. While Batteryman AAA is normal summoned, you get to special summon another Batteryman AAA from your graveyard to your hand to the side of the field. Its stats make you like, the fuck, TheCaliEffect? Why don't we just put it in the Batteryman D category? It's horrible. But what a lot of people fail to realize is that this is a quick rank 4 XC play. And even though we do have a lot of Batteryman monsters, not all of them are good. This card is extremely searchable, easy to special summon, and allows us to make a great rank 4 play. It also combos with a lot of techie cards we could play into the deck. Next would be Batteryman 9V, the card that was just debuted, or the card that just came out recently. When Batteryman 9V is summoned, you get to add 1 Batteryman monster from your deck to your hand. It is destroyed during your end phase if you activate its effect. Also, its attack and defense are double. That's right. I have a 2K beater searcher running around, destroying opponent's monsters, and at the end phase it is destroyed, but we can mitigate the cost with that. Mainly because if our opponent attacks one of our face-down defense position monsters, it's going to be Batteryman Microcell. Now when Batteryman Microcell was flip face up, I get to special summon 1 level 4 or lower Batteryman 9V to my side of the field. Also, if Batteryman Microcell happens to be destroyed by that battle or any battle afterward, I get to draw a card? So, hold on, I get a special, a draw, and a search? Microcell is just a little too strong for these guys. Next, moving on to the higher level monsters, because the other Batteryman I'm not going to talk about. We're going to be talking about Batteryman Thundercharger. I know, its name is not Batteryman Thundercharger. I call it Thundercharger anyways. As Batteryman Thundercharger gains 300 attack for every Batteryman monster on the field. Now, that's like, okay, that's fine, but what are we really here for, TheCaliEffect? When Batteryman Thundercharger is normal summoned, you get to special summon 1 Batteryman monster from your deck to the side of the field. So not only do we have draw power, not only do we have special summon power, we have the ability to tutor monsters to our side of the field. Oh my god, this deck is good. Batteryman are extremely good at making plays. Next is Batteryman Fuel Cell. Fuel Cell is a 2200 beater monster, and at first glance, people don't think he's that good. But if you control 2 or more Batteryman monsters on your field, you can instantly special summon him. That's just good. Furthermore, I can tribute a Batteryman monster to target 1 card on my opponent's side of the field and return it to the hand. That is really good. So, Microcell special summons 9V. 9V adds Charger to our hand. Charger tributes 9V to special summon, or to tribute summon Charger. Charger special summon the second 9V. That 9V can add Fuel Cell to our hand. It can add Batteryman AA if we're trying to make another play. It can add just so many options. And another great option is Batteryman Industrial Strength, our boss monster. Batteryman Industrial Strength can only be special summoned by banishing 2 Batteryman monsters from our graveyard to the side of the field, but its second effect is amazing. We can banish another Light Thunder monster in our graveyard to target 1 monster on the field and 1 card, or one spell and trap card, and destroy them. That's amazing. Now people can understand why this deck has so much OTK potential. But the TheCaliEffect is not going to be playing an OTK version. We'll talk about that later though. For spells, Batteryman have a lot of great spells. They have Short Circuit. If you control 3 or more Batteryman monsters, you get to destroy all cards your opponent controls. TheCaliEffect, why are we not playing this deck? We got a Raigeki, Feather Duster, Jester Point, Batteryman, and you guys seen how easy it is to special summon a multitude of batteries to our side of the field. There's also for you OTK users Infernal Reckless Summon. When Batteryman AA is special summon or AAA, you get to special summon as many of the same monster from your deck to your side of the field. Also, your opponent selects one monster and special summons that as many monsters from there to their side of the field as well. I don't necessarily like Infernal Reckless Summon, but I don't like the OTK variant. What I like is this card, the best spell card in the game, and you guys should have seen or will see a video of me talking about it. Monarch Stormforth. Now, Monarch Stormforth is nothing less of amazing. It allows us to tribute our opponent's monster in place of our own to summon one of our monsters, obviously. We're typically going to be summoning Thunder Charger or Fuel Cell, but if Thunder Charger is tribute summoned, we get to special summon an additional battery monster to our side of the field. All that, and we just can't go into our extra deck? Okay, that's fine. This deck is extremely good at creating those type of plays, and Monarch Stormforth just pushes it that much closer. There's also a couple of other spell cards that I'm not going to mention, just because I don't feel that they focus on what I'm trying to do, but you can play them definitely as well. There's Batteryman Quick Charger, which special summons a Batteryman monster to the side of the field. There's Recycling Batteries, which adds 2 Thunder monsters with 1500 attack or less from your graveyard to your hand, but not even gonna focus on those. We'll get on to the traps. For the traps, we have Portable Battery Pack. Now, anytime you get a theme called behind it, normally it sucks. But Portable Battery Pack allows us to select 2 Batteryman monsters from our graveyard and special summon them to our side of the field. If we special summon 9 gold, we get an additional search. So it's like a double call on 100, instant race, instant exceed, FU, let's get on with the OTK business card. I love this card. Now, one would think, okay, TheCaliEffect, I see you have all these nice cards, but I don't really see a deck there. That's because my version is going to be playing the Artifact variant. I'm going to be playing Triple Sanctum and Triple Moral Attack just to boost up the consistency and the ability to interrupt the opponent's plays. Moral Attack really pairs up with Thunder Charger to make any of my great rank 5 monsters such as Pleiades. I can even go on an M7 on top of that, Pleiades, Tyrus, Volcasaurus. It's just so many other options I can go when I put those 2 monsters together. Sanctum allows us to tutor, Moral Attack, and destroy cards on our opponent's turn. Allows us to really get over pesky cards like the Pendulum monsters, even Burning Abyss stupid stuff that they do, or even Shadow stupid stuff that they do. It really helps us get over cards like Floodgates, such as Vanity's Emptiness and such and such. They activate Vanity's Emptiness, I chain my Sanctum, special summon Moral Attack, and now we can get going. This deck is extremely good at making plays, being able to gain advantage over the opponent. That's something that I feel a lot of players don't take into consideration when they build Batteryman. They tend to just, I'm just gonna OTK you. When you can play your resources in such a way, this deck can be extremely competitive and be able to rape the opponent consistently with no drawback whatsoever. Why not play the TheCaliEffect's way? But, like I said, it's just the TheCaliEffect. I'm excited to play Batteryman for you guys, and I'm excited to see you guys watch. This deck can very well easily, handily take over a local level and even a regional level. I wouldn't be surprised if it topped in YCS or even won an ARG because it's just that good. Well, thank you guys for watching another segment of TheCaliEffect. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.